Welcome to another edition of The Explainer. I am so thrilled you're here today because we're going to unpack a fascinating, hidden health mystery that directly impacts something we all care deeply about: our daily energy levels. We live in a world where everyone is constantly looking for that next big hack to boost their stamina, focus, and drive. But what if the secret isn't some trendy new superfood, but rather a fundamental, microscopic building block that your body might be silently crying out for? Today, we're bringing a truly unsung hero of human biology out of the shadows. So, have you been experiencing these incredibly common yet highly frustrating symptoms? Maybe feeling excessively tired before the day has even really begun? Experiencing a strange, unexplainable physical weakness? Or maybe you've noticed you're becoming just a bit more forgetful, misplacing your keys more often or losing your train of thought. We often brush these things off, right? We blame it on a busy life, stress, or just getting older. But what if there's a very specific biological reason for this mysterious daily drain?
All right, let's dive into Section 1, the hidden energy drain.
Which brings us to Section 2. What is vitamin B12? Okay, so what actually is this stuff? Well, vitamin B12 is a water-soluble vitamin that plays an absolutely vital, behind-the-scenes role in keeping your entire body healthy. Think of it as the ultimate project manager for your cells. First, it's essential for making DNA. That's the literal genetic blueprint, the core material inside every single cell of your body. Without it, cellular replication just stalls. Second, it helps produce your red blood cells. Those are the biological delivery trucks carrying energizing oxygen to your tissues. And finally, it supports the nervous system, essentially maintaining the delicate electrical wiring that allows your brain to communicate with the rest of your body. It's literally night and day when you compare a body with enough vitamin B12 to one without it. When your body is fueled up, you've got oxygen-rich blood cells and a well-supported nervous system firing on all cylinders. But when this crucial project manager goes missing, we see a systemic breakdown. A lack of healthy red blood cells can literally drain the color right out of your face, leading to pale skin. And a compromised nervous system, well, that directly translates to cognitive hiccups, like poor memory. It's just a stark contrast of cause and effect. Let's move on to Section 3, signs of a deficiency. There is a real escalating sense of gravity when it comes to a B12 deficiency. It usually starts with that base level fatigue and physical weakness we were just talking about. Then, as red blood cell production drops, you might notice that pale skin. But then, as the nervous system becomes starved of B12, the symptoms get a lot more alarming. You might experience tingling or actual numbness in your hands and feet, which is a major red flag that your nerve endings are struggling. Your brain function takes a hit, leading to poor memory and a really profound difficulty concentrating. And in severe cases, the neurological impairment can even lead to difficulty walking or maintaining your balance. So what starts as just feeling tired can escalate into a serious mobility issue. Now, you might be wondering who is most vulnerable to this. They generally fall into two very distinct categories. On one side, we have dietary risks. Vegetarians and vegans are at a significantly higher risk here. Why? Because B12 is overwhelmingly found in animal products. On the other side, we have absorption risks, because even if you eat plenty of B12, your body might not actually process it. Older adults naturally lose some of their ability to absorb this vitamin over time. Similarly, individuals with certain stomach or intestinal disorders have a biological roadblock that reduces B12 absorption, making them highly susceptible to a deficiency, completely regardless of their diet. Let's pivot to solutions in Section 4, where to get it. I want you to remember a highly specific, incredibly important number right now: 2.4. Specifically, 2.4 micrograms. This is the recommended daily intake for most adults. It sounds like a tiny microscopic amount, doesn't it? And it is. But hitting this daily target of 2.4 micrograms is the absolute foundation for keeping those red blood cells and nerve pathways totally healthy. Fortunately, there are simple, everyday dietary solutions to hit that 2.4 microgram goal. Like we mentioned earlier, the primary natural sources of vitamin B12 are animal products. We're talking meat, fish, eggs, and milk, along with other dairy products. Incorporating these into your meals is for sure the most direct route. But there is also a fantastic option for our plant-based eaters, vegetarians, and vegans out there: fortified cereals. Many breakfast cereals have this vital nutrient added directly into them, which provides a crucial dietary bridge for folks who don't consume animal products. Finally, Section 5, protecting your health. Okay, here is your sequential game plan to leave you feeling completely empowered today. Step 1 is foundational. Eat a balanced diet, utilizing the sources we just covered to hit that 2.4 microgram target. But step 2 is absolutely critical. If you are actively experiencing those symptoms, the fatigue, the numbness, the memory issues, do not try to self-diagnose. Go consult a healthcare professional. And finally, step 3. If your doctor confirms you're deficient, especially if you fall into one of those absorption risk categories we discussed, they might recommend a targeted approach. This could mean oral supplements or even direct vitamin B12 injections to bypass the digestive system entirely. If you take absolutely nothing else away from our time together today, commit this overarching truth to memory. Vitamin B12 is essential for healthy blood, healthy nerves, and a healthy brain. It is the triad of vitality. It provides the biological oxygen delivery, the electrical wiring, and the cognitive processing power that you rely on every single second of the day. Which leaves us with one final, deeply personal question to reflect on right now. Are you getting your 2.4 micrograms? Take a hard look at your diet, listen closely to what your body and your energy levels are telling you, and take charge of your health. Thank you so much for joining me today on this explainer. Follow for more easy-to-understand medical facts.